So I'm here to tell you today the 10 things you need to know about having a baby. First of all, after you've grown this little baby in your stomach and you've given birth to it, to give birth, that baby has to push its way through the birth canal. Your hips move. Once your hips move, what they don't tell you is your hips never go back. They stay where they are. You may not weigh more, but your clothes will never fit you again. If you were 105 pounds, you might still be 105 pounds, but you're no longer a size 2. You're a size 4. That's just the way it is. It's a trick, and they don't tell you. The next thing that happens is your breasts. After your breasts are filled up with all that milk, which is the nectar of life, and you've nursed this baby and you feel so good about it, at some point you stop. The milk goes away. What they don't tell you is your breasts have changed irrevocably. They were firm and robust while you were feeding this baby. They're stretched into this absolutely perfect Playboy shape. You stop breastfeeding, they don't go back. They sag. And for the rest of your life, you look like you're a Gladys card. You look like your grandmother. And it's not good. And you'll never look the same again. Your fabulous figure, again, no matter how much weight you lose, is gone. Then there's your stomach. If you were thin, you will go back to being thin. However, at no point in the future will you ever sit down on the edge of your bed to put on your socks and not go, oh my God, what is that? When you wake up in the morning and you stand and you look in the mirror, you might look thin. You might be thin. But those little rolls, those secret rolls, come back. You can do sit-ups till you're blue in the face. I have done sit-ups till I was blue in the face. And I still have those rolls. And I was one of the lucky ones, I think. Then there's the peeing thing. They tell you while you're pregnant that you should do Kegel exercises. And you should pull in your pelvis. And you should do it a lot. All these pull in your pelvis exercises so that you will keep the muscles strong after you give birth. What I now know is there is no way you can push a human being through the birth canal without disrupting the inner workings of your body. So what happens? After the fact, no matter how many Kegels you did, and I did a million, every time you laugh too hard, every time you cough too hard, you will say, I'm peeing down my leg. Yes, oh my God, I am peeing down my leg. There's nothing you can do. And if you have more babies, you will pee more down your leg. And somewhere after around your 4th baby, I don't even think you have to stop by a toilet. You just pee where you are and you keep going. Always carry toilet paper. The next thing that happens to you is that your foot size will change. And they say it changes because the weight of the baby puts downward pressure and gravity spreads out your foot. Okay, so your foot size changes while you're pregnant, which in my mind is a perfect excuse to buy new shoes. However, what they don't tell you is in a lot of women, your foot never goes back. Now, is this a big thing? Is this a little thing? Depends on how many shoes you have in your closet. And it depends how many of them you really liked. But you can pretty much wave goodbye to all of those fabulous shoes. Particularly the high slingbacks, which you can't wear anymore anyway because, well, they're just too dangerous. You can't carry a baby and wear stiletto heels. But size-wise, if you were at a 6.5, hello, 7. And if you weren't lucky, hello, 7.5. All right, hair loss is the next thing that happens to you. You get this fabulous hair when you're pregnant. I mean, your hair is amazing. It is shiny. It is full. And you really feel like you are a shampoo model. I mean, it is fabulous. And you brush it and it looks so lush. However, the party always ends. After you have the baby and after you stop nursing, it starts to fall out. It starts as a little bit at first, and then there's a little more, and one day you're brushing your hair and you see what looks like half of your head in the brush, and you could literally clog your toilet on the amount of hair that comes out of your head for the next month, 2 months. That sounds right, doesn't it? I think 2 months, and it comes, and then you start to panic. Like, you've gone from having this incredible head of hair to thinking you're just about ready to go bald, and you're going to need a wig before you know it. But it does stop, but it's a little terrifying. It really comes out in substantial amounts. It's all over the bathroom floor. It's all over the toilet. It's all in your brush, and it just catches you off guard.